Hello, I'm John Hoffman, showrunner of Only Murders in the Building, and I am here to answer one, maybe several very important questions. So let's start this off. Okay, be honest. Being a showrunner is easy, right? In many ways, no. In many ways, yes. You get a lot of help. And on this show that I work on, I get help from so many areas that make my life much more easy. But the overwhelming nature of this job is not to be underappreciated on the other hand as well. You do kind of do everything in your mind to sort of step outside of the show every now and then, but it's very rare when you get a chance to. So I don't want to complain about this job, but not easy in many ways, but kind of the best ever. So that's the answer there. Next one. Okay. Oh, these are good. Okay, you added Meryl Streep and Paul Rudd to the cast in season 3, which we did do. Are you worried the show will be too good? Totally. No. I was worried that it wouldn't be good enough for Meryl Streep and Paul Rudd and everybody else in the show because this show is ridiculous with its cast in season 3. But I feel good now because they like it and what we've done, and I hope you like it when it's done. But so was I worried it would be too good? Never. Was I worried it wouldn't be good enough was the overriding question for many months for me. And I love these two people too, by the way, and they've mixed into the amazing group on this show stunningly. So I hope you all like them. But yeah, crazy. Okay, next one. These are good. These are good. These are fun. Do you stick to murders in one building because it's easier on the budget to have fewer locations? Well, that is certainly true. Yeah, that does make the show budget friendly to have it in one centralized location, which is actually, our sets are amazing and they are in a stage space. So, but there is the actual building you can find on 86th and Broadway. Big plug for the Belnord. But I do stick to Murders in the Building because yes, it is in the title and that was Steve Martin's title. So I like to be deeply respectful to Steve Martin. And also because I like a good limitation on ideas, because then you have a boundary and you can't just go crazy all the time. So yeah, I like the concise quality of Only a Murder in the Building. Next one. What piece of advice were you given that you still think about? Well, that's a good one. I mean, there's so much. Breathe is the best piece of advice I was ever given, which is a thing that I believe most of us kind of forget to do or consider doing. And actual breathing is one of those things. This is a terrible bit of advice is how I'm feeling when I'm saying it, but it's the one that comes to mind. But I'm gonna breathe for a second, and that refocuses you. And it also makes everything that feels challenging easier. And it also makes everything that feels easier, more focused. What have you stolen from set? These are excellent questions, by the way. I've not stolen anything. I've been given little things, but I kind of don't want to take much because this show is very if we get to continue, I'm always worried we won't have the thing that we may come back to. This show is very cyclical. We drop clues all the way through, so anything that's there could be used as a clue. So I tend to hold off on taking anything, but with the amount of things on our sets and the detailed work that our amazing production design team and our team have done, it makes it very challenging not to take a lot and steal constantly from our set. Meryl Streep, I think she stole a few things. Okay.